looks like we are live. We're just gonna see what happens this time. The last stream was pretty weird. We had some weirdos in the chat. And that happens, right? That's to be expected. But I like weirdos. I like when they come in. Just weird people that come in, ask weird shit. And I just know what they're up to. Like I was playing Call of Duty. A couple people come in. Where are you from? What are you eating? Join my game. Are you married? Oh, that's good. If you ordered a pizza, how would you eat it? There's some really weird shit. But I know what they were doing. The problem is I didn't care. They were trying to distract me because they were trying to stream snipe me. Because they were playing the game and they were trying to figure out where I was, so by watching my live stream, they know exactly where I'm standing because, you know, I'm such a badass player. You gotta live stream snipe me in order to kill me. Too bad I don't give a shit because I'm used to dying all the time anyways. So I couldn't really tell the difference. So I was like, you just wasted your time. Yeah. You knew that was a thing? Where people stream snipe you? Like I said, they watch you, they go, okay, he's right about there. Quick, quick, quick. Yeah, you know that red barrel over there? Okay, yeah, go get him. He's just there in the corner. And then they mess with you. They normally do that to the big times. There's a guy called Tim the Tap Man. I don't watch him, no offense. But he does a lot of Call of Duty, and he gets stream sniped. But he still wins. So, that's the funny part. He gets lobbies of people where there's like dozens and dozens of people trying to snipe him, yet he's still winning. Yeah, I don't know if you were in here earlier. I don't give a rat's ass if they're in here right now, but... And I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm not claiming to always be right. But there was definitely some weird shit going on. YouTube brings out the trolls. It brings out the weirdness in people. The problem is they haven't met someone like me who's fucking 10 times weirder than they are. They just don't know who they're dealing with. They think they're getting to me and they're actually exciting me. They're making the stream more enjoyable, more dramatic, more intense. Kind of like the blue lightning that goes around my webcam. You like that shit? Because I do. I have a friend who streams first-person shooter games like PUBG, yeah, and other Battle Royale games, and yeah, they stream snipe a lot, and my friend decided to block them out. Well, the thing is I don't particularly know... Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious how they do it. I think they just find out what map you're on or something. I don't know all the details. But the guy really wanted to have me join his party. That was to ensure that I would be on his team. I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. If you want me to be on your team that bad, you need to see a psychiatrist. I bring nothing to the table. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. So why the hell would someone think it's cool to play Call of Duty with me? All I'm gonna do is drag your ass down. So that makes no sense. I ain't stupid. I was born almost fucking 5 decades ago. So I know what was going on there. I'm not sure they knew that I knew. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, huh? I'm watching. I'm watching. Again, I could be wrong, but sometimes I just get that vibe like, yeah, something's a little weird here. Why are you asking me all these weird questions? Like, why is a random person who's never seen me before, wants to know if I'm married, wants to know how I eat my pizza. You don't give a shit to know that about me? Come on now. There's people I've known for 10 years that don't even care to know that information. A fly-by-night, 10 seconds in my stream wants to know if I'm shacked up? Yeah, okay. But sometimes I just roll with it. I let them think whatever. Because I could be wrong. That does happen. I mean, I am human after all. Right? Last time I checked, at least. Ah, JRD. Checking it out. JRD knows what's up. No, sir, when in Battle Royale, if you kill someone, your name pop up in everyone's screen. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And they know the streamer is in his game and decided to stream snipe. Yeah. JRD, remember those two guys earlier that kept asking me about if I was married, how I like to eat my pizza. They wanted me to join their Call of Duty map. You remember that shit? Be honest with me, JRD. Be straight up. Did you not find those guys a little bit suspicious? You didn't find that a little odd? Just how they were talking? The questions they were asking? You didn't find that a little bizarre? And then at one point, one of the guys... Yeah, see? And then one of the guys that was talking to me that's all like, how do you like to eat your pizza? That was a good answer, Phil. Thank you. Thank you for that answer, Phil. Like, I mean, I know I'm special. Real special. I got the paperwork to prove it. But that was a whole other level of special. You know? It was just kind of weird. And I did real terrible on that map, too. Maybe they were stream sniping me. Maybe I was just having a bad game, bad match. Well, whatever you want it to be. You want it to be something special, because it was just weird. Like, you have to think about it from a psychological standpoint. When you first meet someone in a live stream, you first meet someone on social media, and of all things, it's a dude talking to another dude. And you're blowing people's brains all over the walls in a modern war first-person shooter. Your third question shouldn't be, so, bro, you got a wifey at home? How do you like to eat your pizza? When you eat them as leftovers, do you like to reheat it? Or do you like to eat it cold? Like, I'm just saying. There are people out there that like to be nice. Hello, Charlie. And hello, Quantum Before Rage. And where are all these people coming from? I'm not used to this many people in here. I'm starting to lose track of the people. But anyways, like I said, they could have just been nice guys. But I've also met a lot of calculating people. And it just seemed weird. It seemed fake. It didn't seem authentic at all. Your live started promoted by algorithm. Yeah. How come every time I live, the chat something always happens? It's all your fault, Simi Boy Jr. Yeah, but I'm weird. I'm weird. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the epitome of weird. Look it up in the Webster's Dictionary. My mugshot is probably there. But there's just something... I don't know. Yeah, most people find me by accident. Hey, listen, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with asking me those questions. It's just... Then I had to troll yesterday. Yeah, then I had that guy yesterday that goes, how does it feel to upload almost 1,000 videos in a year and only have 8,000 subscribers? And I'm like, actually, it feels pretty good, bitch, because I'm ranking in $half a grand a month on YouTube. What's yo bitch ass ranking in? And sucking dick on the corner ain't gonna cut it. So what's your income coming from, pal? I have one subscriber, and it's about depression. And it has 22 views. But I'm gonna troll a guy who's got almost 3 million views on his channel in a year and a half. And I'm going to belittle him for actually doing something productive with his channel. Like, what? Anyhow, it makes me laugh. It gives me something to talk about. That's the thing. Like I said, I've been playing video games for decades and decades. Before most people were even born. And I was talking to myself and nobody was watching me play my games then. You think anybody was watching me play The Legend of Zelda in 1985? No. I had fun. But if someone wants to creep in, ask me all these weird questions, bring it. Thank you, Muhammad. Mark my word. Next 2 to 3 months. Oh, I doubt that. I doubt that. No, you gotta be humble. Like I said, I don't really do anything special. I just enjoy playing video games. I don't really play them well. And I tried live streaming a year ago when I was on YouTube for only 6 months. And I was live streaming like every day for a couple hours a day. I think I got like 2 viewers, 1 viewer. Whee! All the way around. And then, of course. See what I'm saying? See what Josh just did there? That's what I'm talking about. 8K subs, 10 people. Oh, right in the railing. Josh J. Another guy with just nothing exciting to say. Oh, that looked like it hurt. Let me go to another map here for a second. I don't know. Let him get what he wants off his chest. It's like I said before, people in life that put value in a person's worth based on the money they make, the views they get, the subs they have. That's just insane to me. Play better games. I play great games. You just don't like them, Josh. You got a boring AF personality. Aw. Your name is boring. You were too lazy to type out the rest of your last name. Josh J. Is it Josh Josh? Because nobody knows who your real parents are? So they just left it at the letter J? Is that what it is? How cool are you on your live streams? Do you want to go on a live stream right now? Do you want to show us how it's done? You want to show us the key to success, to being a cool bro on a stream? Because the last dude that tried that shit was too chicken shit. And he tapped out. It's not criticism, you're trolling because you're a bitch. I don't need your criticism. That's not criticism. When you just come in and say boring ass games. Shit-ass personality. 8K subs. 8 viewers. Pathetic. I'm so pathetic. That's not criticism. Look it up in the dictionary if you even know what the fuck that is. That's not criticism. You gotta learn to troll better than that, my friend. I've been around for almost 5 decades. I've met people that are much more skilled than you are. But yet, here you are. Still hanging out. Guess my stream is pretty cool then. No, I love when these guys come in. Because they all say the same generic thing. They all say, oh, they all say the same thing. That's the thing. Look at this guy. Now he's going on with the age. He's a numbers guy. I have my priority. You don't know shit about me. Shut your mouth. You're probably fucking 14 years old. So what should my priorities be? You probably don't even know. So, exactly. You're just wasting your time. Get my priorities straight. Wow, he took a good guess there. I bet you're on government assistance. Oh. Wow, he must be Nostradamus. How could he have figured that out? Because I don't publicly talk about some parts of my personal life. Oh, this is so funny. He acts like he cares. Like he's got something to offer. Yeah, okay. You ain't got shit. Even if Josh had 50 million subs, just like the guy yesterday, it would actually even be more pathetic. That's the funny thing. Get your priorities straight. Funny. Didn't realize based on your age would dictate the priorities. Yeah, maybe I am on government assistance. Maybe you slave like a bitch so that part of your income tax goes to support me. How does that make you feel, Josh? Does that make you angry inside? Okay, so? I'm also not ashamed of it. I've publicly announced that multiple times in probably all my streams. No, I don't. You're not a psychiatrist. You're not a psychologist. You don't have a medical degree. You don't know if I'm taking advantage of the system or not. You can't just say, you know what? I don't feel like doing anything with my life. I'm just gonna sit home all day and do nothing. Yeah, let me sign up for that. Idiot. You clearly don't know the system. I'm in a bubble? No bubble here. Sorry, pal. You can't fake going on the system. Oh, I'm having fun. I can mute his ass any moment I want. But he clearly has something on his mind to say. His mom probably walked in on him right before he was about to bust a nut, and he's just, like, really angry right now. He's got all that pent-up aggression built inside. Oh, his YouTube doesn't matter. I told you this before, like the guy yesterday. You don't get put on a higher pedestal just because you have high subs, high streaming count, making a lot of money. That don't mean shit. But with what Josh just said proves that he actually doesn't know anything about me. He probably just randomly found me recently. Because if he actually knew anything about me whatsoever, he would be quite pleased to hear what's been going on lately. Yeah, Josh would... Hey, Josh, are you still in here? Or are you still angry? So check this out. This is why you should never talk shit with people you don't know. In 6 fucking months of me playing in my bubble, video games, I've half replaced my disability. I make over $500 a month on YouTube. At the rate that I'm going, in another couple of years, I'm going to be able to get off the system and actually do this bitch full time. But I gotta get my priorities straight, though. You should have come at me with that speech 15 years ago when I was bitching, moaning, and complaining how difficult life was, and how I watched people pass me by and become successful while all I did was sit at home and mope all fucking day. But now I'm actually doing something steady. But now you come in preaching. Yeah, no. You're too fucking late, pal. That speech would have been good years ago. So you can laugh at the 8 people in my stream, but you're not going to be able to laugh at the fact that, Really? My views say differently. So tell us, Josh, enlighten us. How many views does my YouTube channel have in the 1.5 years I've actually been active on YouTube? Go ahead, Josh, announce it. Look at my analytics. But yeah, I'm not being productive. That's why I'm laughing. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. This guy thinks I'm on welfare or something. Like, he thinks I'm like some alcoholic that stays at home all day, drinking, and then I claim that I have a problem and I can't work. Makes absolutely no sense. That's why I'm laughing. Because the type of people that he's talking about do exist. There are people that are like that. They get strung out on drugs, they drink all day, they play video games, and then they end up on government assistance. Well, I don't know if you're paying attention, Josh. I don't know if English is not your first language. But I've already told you, within 6 months of me being on YouTube, so a year ago when I got monetized, I make over $500 a month on YouTube. Plus, disability pays me. That's where the money comes from. But, I need to get my priorities straight because, half replacing my government assistance in half a year, that's nothing to be proud of, though. Yeah, okay. Check this guy out. You are fed by your parents. I am? And you use government assistance. Yeah, this guy just doesn't get it, does he? I'm fed by my parents. What? Josh J, boy. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. No, actually, I don't know it's true. I don't know it's true. I actually earn a living from my YouTube channel. You haven't hit anything. You're just a whiny little bitch with 1 sub who's trying to ridicule me for replacing half of my government assistance in 6 months. the views speak the truth when you look at my entire YouTube channel and how often I upload. I think that just hit you at home. Sorry. But I clear in my pocket $1,700 a month. I doubt you even make that much. So, go ahead and laugh. I'm the one that's laughing. I'm the one that the way things are going now, I will be completely off the system in probably just a couple of short years. And it'll be one of those epic tales of a fat, middle-aged, bald loser that was on disability, that got off his ass, and now earns a living on his own. Where do I live? Actually, I live in my own house. I live in a 3-story house. Would you like a tour? Dude is just jealous, man. He's jealous because I get to stay home all day. And the gravy just keeps pouring on the potatoes. And your potatoes are running a little dry, a little stale. They're lacking a little flavor. And you're angry. It's okay, you'll get over it. Because since I'm such a big loser, it's funny how long you've been in here. That's the thing that's even funnier. Actually, I'm going to take a small break from this. I'm going to hop into WoW for a little bit. Yeah, no, I'll do it sometime. I'll do it sometime. But even if I did it, even if I did do it, here's the thing though, because I'm smart. Even if I did give him a tour, let's be real. Let's be real. He would totally do the whole, okay, so your parents' house seems kind of cool. I knew you were living with your parents. Yeah, so even if I showed him my house, it wouldn't matter. Even if I showed him the car I drive, he would just think it's my mommy and my daddy's car. So the tour would do nothing anyways. But we all know that you're just jealous, so. No one trolls a loser on YouTube and just keeps going on and on and on. They go in like a sniper. They take a shot. They move on to the next kill. They don't just keep going on and on about it. Ah. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm pimping your mother on the side. You don't know. Remember, you don't know nothing about me. You don't know nothing about me. But I've told you quite a bit. I've given you specific numbers. But you're just not smart enough to comprehend the information I'm giving you. Oh, another Zandalari. Just cruising around a little bit, seeing what's going on. Josh J. You know, now that you've piqued my interest, let's see how you're supposed to rock YouTube. Let's see if we can find his punk ass. No, we're gonna see how cool you are. We're gonna find that out in just a minute. But first, let's do a little bit of this. Ah. Num num num. Oh, this is so good. Wow. But hold on, guys. I need to be more productive because apparently I'm wasting my time. I'm popping about 250,000 views a month, getting over 5,000 hours a month, close to 800 subs, over $500,000 a month on YouTube. Yeah, let's talk about that. No, this ain't a dragon's tale, bitch. This is reality. This is reality. $5,500 in the last year. Where's the money coming from? I explained it to you. 2.7 million views. Again, you don't know anything about me. This is how my streams generally go. Notice the thumbnail at the beginning? Random games and chatting live stream. I'm not a Call of Duty bro that just Call of Duties 24/7. You clearly needed attention. So out of the kindness of my own heart, I thought I would fucking school your ass and give you a little bit of attention because clearly your parents haven't given you any. And now you're angry. You're running out of shit to say. And that's the problem. I just proved to you. Look at that. Bang. But I need to be productive. I need to get my priorities straight, as he said it. Because apparently I don't have my priorities straight here. So I need him to teach me how to get them straight here. Maybe I'll zoom it in. Maybe you didn't get a good enough fucking view here. Maybe you didn't get a close enough view of how much money I've made in a year being an old, fat, decrepit on government assistance. Yeah, because that's actually a little bit more half than what I make in a year. And I did that. Did you do that? What are you doing with your life to get your priorities straight? Yeah, I gave you a little power, Josh, because I wanted you to feel what it was like to actually have some. That's how compassionate and caring I am. I share. I shared a little bit of my power, a little bit of my big, massive platform with 12 viewers so that you get a taste of what it's like to be me. You could do the same. But because you're so cool and you're so young and, because you got your shit together, maybe you can YouTube for the next year. You got 12 months to come up with this. So if you want to school me, oh, but now I'm still an adult man-child. Grow up, right? Yeah, okay. You're not being original, Josh. You're like living proof that abortions can actually survive. You haven't really fully developed. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not comprehending anything in your head as to what I'm telling you. If this ain't productive, if this isn't getting my priorities straight in a year and a half, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. I mean, you're a physical specimen compared to me. Yeah, no, actually, you really aren't. You really aren't. You're not a physical specimen at all. You already put the worth of a person in their sub count, the money they have, their social status, how physically, strong they are. I'm anywhere from no, I can promise you are. Mentally, you are totally the epitome of what a survivor of abortion would sound like. Like, for sure. Absolutely. I don't care if you've got biceps and shit. You haven't seen what I look like. You're just judging by what you see on a webcam. Trust me, you don't know shit. You're jealous because you're punk ass. Let's look him up. Let's look him up. Let's do this here. Let's see what's so special about Josh. Maybe. Hey, who's that loser with 12 people? Oh, that's me. Right. Yeah. Let's see how many people are actually watching Josh. Josh J. It looks pale and fat. What looks pale and fat? Let's check him out. Josh J. Joshy J. Let's go to channel, see if we can find him. With the is this him here? One video. Josh J. Seriously? Dude, for real? What's with all these one subscriber YouTubers with fucking 5 views? Seriously? 5 views. Who are you? Like what is this? You're wasting my time. I was looking for like a tutorial. That's not you? It's probably you. Wouldn't be surprised if it is him. Well then help me out here. Link your YouTube down below. We know he's one of these puke stains right here somewhere. We know it's him somewhere. Somewhere around here. He kissed the girl. Yeah, his sister doesn't count. You're not PewDiePie. I could promise you that. I could promise you right now you're not PewDiePie. You wish you were PewDiePie. Even I could admit, PewDiePie wouldn't waste his time with someone like me. Unless he got like struck in the head with like a jackhammer or something like that. Yeah, there's no way. I'm not buying that. No, you're so irrelevant I can't even find you on YouTube. That's unfortunate. It's for a video. No, it ain't. You wish you were PewDiePie. Actually, that's the funny thing, though. That's the funny thing. Even if you actually were PewDiePie, it would actually make this entire scenario even more pathetic. So, yeah. Yeah, no. No. Nah, he's just jealous. I showed him how well I'm doing in such a short amount of time. And, he's not happy with that. Got a person there. But now his time has come. His time has come. I gave him his little time there, his little bit of fame. It's done. That was pretty funny. If anyone can message me his channel, that would be pretty cool. That would be actually pretty funny. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do now. I'll get out of this in just a minute there. Well, yeah, but I looked them up, but there's a bunch of Josh J's with like 1 sub, 1 video. Well, no, because if it really was PewDiePie, and he's screen capturing everything that happened here, he would bring it back to his channel. I would get no views from that. So even if it really was him, that wouldn't benefit me at all. No, a guy like PewDiePie would never waste his time with someone like me. At all. Alright, so what we're gonna do... We'll exit out of this. He has a piano video playlist. Yeah, I'll probably check him out after. I love wasting my time like that. I mean, he clearly enjoyed wasting his time. He was probably hoping I was gonna react like someone like Wings of Redemption would do. I know I keep going on about that guy, but... Actually, it wouldn't surprise me if it was Wings of Redemption. That dude is like... Wow. Loser. Big time. Alright. So now... We're gonna do the console thing. His has a dark... Yeah, I think I may have seen it. I just think I might have clicked on the wrong one. But it's like I've said. It's of no importance either way because you don't it goes both ways. You don't put worth in someone's sub count, viewer count, the money they make. But there is a little bit of irony when you do have someone who's got one sub, one video, like the dude yesterday, 22 views, and he's going off about how pathetic my YouTube channel is. What? But then equally just as pathetic would be someone who would have millions of subs, who's going around trying to troll smaller channels. Like, that doesn't set a good image of yourself. So either which way, it still would make no sense. Hey, I'm gonna be 42 years old. Trust me, I've met people like him my entire life. So... I could have muted his ass the first second he came in. Could have easily done that. Well, now I just removed him because I'm bored. Every time I gave him some stuff to look at, he didn't like it. How you getting all this money? Oh, you're just paying for all your games with the assistants. I was like, well, that's how it started, but now it's actually from the revenue that I'm getting. And he didn't really like that. And then he just called me a man-child. Like, what? That's not even an insult. And then he's like, I'm a physical specimen. I'm big sexy. Well, if he's so big sexy, why does he have one video, one sub? Did he even have any subs? And how come he doesn't have videos of himself, you know, whatever, playing with his sister or something like that? Since he's such a stud muffin. Right? Like, I don't... Yeah, what? Like, I don't get that. No. And then the guy yesterday... Could have been the same guy from yesterday. That would have been funny. There was a guy yesterday just like him who was trying to troll me, and I was having just so much fun. It was actually pretty funny. He left the stream, and then he came back like 10 seconds later, and he goes... You're all still talking about me. And I'm like, but you came back. That's how pathetic that guy was. He had nothing else better to do. He kept going on about how much I sucked, but yet he couldn't stay away from the stream. Like, what? That makes no sense. If I was an asshole and I wanted to troll someone, I would jump in and I would be like, man, you just suck. Yeah, I seriously don't have time for this. And I'd be gone. Like a sniper. Take your shot, you go for the kill, and you get out. You don't just keep going on and on about it to see what how people are going to react. He totally got off on that reaction. That's what he was looking for. The problem is I got entertainment out of it. So, there you go. Oh, maybe you were the one that was jerking him and then he got angry when one of you's mother walked in. Right before he was about to bust one. Was that it? And he got all angry and shit? John Smith. Yeah, okay. They just keep coming in. They can't get enough of me. You like that rainbow, Mike? I like it. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't have it. So it looks like we gotta go this way here. Ooh, that one looked like it hurt. Yeah, it's probably the same guy. That's the funny thing. He probably doesn't even have another friend that wants to come in on the trolling adventure. Ah, that's hilarious. Yeah, you're just jealous of my crocheting skills. You wish you could crochet something like this. Bling out your microphone. The problem is all these people come in, but they ain't got nothing to say. Hey, would you meet me somewhere to fight? Yeah, sure. The problem is we all know you're not going to show up. Because I've played that game in my life. And, very few people have ever had the balls to show up. And it didn't exactly turn out that great for him. Just random people wanting to fight. Because apparently that makes the man. The physical specimen. "5'2"? Really? So short people can't fight? Really? Short people can't learn martial arts? Now you're being a keyboard warrior. What part of the world are you in there, Johnny boy? Johnny Boy Smith. I've actually met people like him before, just random trolls on the internet, in chat rooms. And they're all like, do you want to fight? And like 90% of the time, they never show up. There's sometimes they do. But that doesn't make them any cooler. That's the thing you gotta remember. Even if the guy that challenges you shows up and actually fights you, that doesn't make them any more special. If anything, that makes them actually more like cuckoo in the head.
What was that? I know it's him.
This is you right there. Right there. You sure you want to deal with that? You get the sweet chin music, and that right in the face. That's what you would get. Just like that. Line them up, take a couple hits, no problem. Kick that basket right off your head. Just like that. You know you've completely failed at life when the next resort is, do you want to fight? Because he wants to try to find one thing that potentially he could do better than me. That's why people that have like no intellectual skills, no mental capacity whatsoever, tend to be the violent ones, because that's the only way they can express themselves. There's a psychology behind it. It's really simple to grasp. Who is? You are, John? That's what you're saying you're doing? Why would you say that? Because that's not funny. Yeah, see, now you're being hateful. And that I'm not putting up with. Yeah, no, that's not cool. Sorry, you're gonna have to make another account. Try again next time. Yeah, no. That's not cool. No. That's not funny. Like, it doesn't affect me personally, but when other people are being attacked with any type of prejudice, racist stuff like that, I don't tolerate that. No one needs to see that. You can say I look like a cancer patient. You can call me a fat tattooed piece of shit that is on assistance. That's cool. As you could see, I took his grind for 20 minutes, no problem. I had fun. But the moment you come out with that bullshit right there, no. That shit's gone. So maybe on his third account, he'll do better next time. As soon as you start getting racist like that, no, it's done. So he ruined it for himself. Oh yeah, I'm going the wrong way here. I've been trying to go here this entire time. While I know some people that can be sensitive to being personally attacked. Like, but I'm not... Yeah, see, I tell the FBI. Right, at first I was actually going to report him. Because... when I asked him where he was, he said Toronto. And then right underneath it, he goes plotting the next 9/11. And I was like, what? I was like, that's not funny. You know what I mean? And then when I asked him, you are? And he confirmed, no. He was being a... racist, prejudice piece of crap. That's when I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not going to have that in my chat. It happened one of the first times with a Japanese friend of mine that was watching the stream. I'm not going to repeat what the guy said, but it was just downright nasty. And I'm just like, yeah, no, you're done. He's swatting. Who's swatting? He's swatting? Oh, I don't think he'd be able to swat me. I live in Canada. There's not much that goes on here. Nah. He could try. I mean, if he's a hacker, he could potentially find out where I live, but... I mean, my own parents have a hard time remembering where I live. So, I mean... I doubt he's going to be able to do it that easily. But I don't live in the US, with all due respect. I don't have to worry about the SWAT team coming in through my house. You know what I mean? With a bunch of Uzis and shit. That's not how we roll in Canada. That's not how we do things around here. You know, it's true. Like, it's sad. Like, I'm not trying to make a joke out of it, because the person I hate the most on the face of this earth, I would never even do that to. Like, the guy I legit hate the absolute most, more than anybody else on earth, more than all the trolls, is probably Keemstar, and he's doxed people. He himself has done it. He's falsely accused people of some heinous crimes. And even I wouldn't do that to a guy like that. There's just certain things you just don't do. You know what I mean? You don't do that. It's all the drama. Half of them are probably trolls. They're all like gathered together like in a circle jerk, and they're all taking notes. Okay, so we made fun of the way he looks, his sub count, his streamer count, the amount of money he makes. Okay, what else? Come on, guys, think of something. We gotta find something to trigger his schizophrenia and bipolar. I know if we just try really hard, we could just find the trigger. I know we can do this, guys. But they can't. I know, it's a shame, it's a shame. It's just not gonna work. He can't do it. Okay, so I'm a lot further than I thought. So I keep getting distracted here. Gonna go do the other duel. This is a mythic tale, by the way. But yeah. Question mark. How's your brother exclamation mark doing? Remember that little corny joke? I thought it was funny at the time. Yeah. Now that there's no more trolling, everybody's leaving. I mean, we're all flawed. I'm not perfect. I get riled up, I get hyped up, but I'm in such a I always say this, the wrestler talk mode. You know, like when they're cutting promos and they're all like, "Come this Sunday, brother." You know, like I'm just really into that banter. It's like cutting a promo on someone. I don't take anything seriously or to heart or anything until I have an actual weapon pointed at me. Then I'll start getting serious. Do you know what I mean, though? Because at the end of the day, it's just this. It's all lip smack and it's all trash talk. Yeah, that's good. But don't get it twisted though. Those I don't think he's still in here. Dr. J or something. There was a guy in here earlier when I was playing Call of Duty. And like I said, there was two guys. They were just asking weird questions. They weren't being rude, but they were just being a little too weird. And to me, I kind of wish there was more people like that, because it gives me something to talk about. That's what these trolls have to understand, is most of the time I'm stuck streaming 2 hours at a time talking to myself. If you're going to come in and start all this drama, I mean, you're making me feel like I'm on the Dr. Phil show or something. It gives me something to go back and forth with. It helps me come up with a rebuttal. Otherwise, it's a one-way conversation, and I have to narrate a one-way conversation for 2 hours with nothing to bounce off of. So he's just given me ammunition for me to fire right back at him. And in a sick, twisted way, I kind of like that. It's entertainment. People love drama. There's also that too. People have YouTube channels on it dedicated to that. Philip DeFranco, Keemstar, all the drama stuff, and those channels do insanely good. Television is filled with drama. The news is filled with drama. I think he's all the way at the bottom, by the way, this guy that I'm hunting. But I'm not too sure. Yeah, well, he hasn't come back in yet, so... But in all seriousness, though, that does show you something's definitely not right with him. For him to be that obsessed with wanting to get my attention, to want to be heard, there's something that's obviously going on with him. It just doesn't make sense. But there's a lot of... Oh, huh. You missed it, CJ. Pretty nasty stuff. But then the guy got racist, so I muted him. I removed him. It was a second account. Oh, I did fall, but I didn't die. He could have had He could have had a little bit more back and forth with me, but he got racist. So I had to remove that.
Thanks.
I don't want to deal with that. Another one with a boat, horse, saddle looking thing. That's a talent right there, to have something on your head. We've talked about this yesterday, I think it was. It looks like it could be a saddle or a boat. All in one. Can he even see underneath that thing? How does he even know I'm there? Oh, yeah. But yeah, I mean, there was a guy that came in, whatever. He was making fun of me. Oh no, ouch. He was making fun of me because I have over 8,000 subscribers and I only have like 8 to 10 viewers in my live streams. Then I showed him how much money I make. And then he just called me an adult man-child. I don't know how I'm going to recover from that personally, but I'm sure I'll figure it out.
I hope you understand. This is just a job.
It's going to be your last one. You're too slow there. Oh. That's okay. There we go. Bam. Off with you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is from like yesterday there, when I was doing the Straw Hat guys for the Mythic Tale. Yeah, it just, I don't know.
I need to face the man who sent these rolling after me.
But it's the same tried, tested, and true formula. It's the same thing. All these trolls, bullies when I was in elementary school or whatever, that were older and bigger, and right? That's what they felt dictated what a real man was, right? How much money you got, the car you're driving, how big your house is. And the more you're into that, funny enough, that's actually when you truly are a loser. Like, it's unreal. Is there some coolness to it when you start from the ground up and you make something of yourself, and you used to live in a cardboard box, let's say, and then you end up with a nice crib, a couple of cars? Well, sure. It shows you did something. But that still doesn't make you special. So, like I said, he could have had 1 sub, 1 million subs. It would have been equally as pathetic, but just for a different reason. Yeah. I know when I was in elementary school, when I was like really poor, I used to have these cheap shoes. I think it was just the standard Converse shoes, which even then, at the time, I guess wasn't all that cheap, but... So I'm like in grade 3, grade 4, and these grade 6, grade 7 kids, I remember this, used to make fun of me because they had like Reebok pumps, Nike Airs. This was back in like the early 80s. And I used to be like, dude, I don't care about your shoes. These are comfortable. I get to walk around with them. Why are you two so concerned? I'll never forget their names, actually, because one of them apologized 25 years later for being a prick to me as a kid. His name is Justin, and the other one's name was Miles. They used to put so much emphasis on the brand of shoes that you were wearing. It was like, what? Converse are popular shoes? The hell's wrong with that? But because they weren't Reebok pumps, you know. Then I told my parents about it, and then they asked me if I wanted a pair of Reebok pumps, and I actually said no. Because I don't want to look anything from head to toe like the 2 goonballs at school. Plus, I don't need that to get, like, their validation. You know what I mean? Like, it's, who cares? Oh. Yeah, primate behavior. I mean, what was it the other day? I was actually going on about how I got some really cool shoes from a thrift store. Like, I have no shame. You know what I mean? You can't make fun of me about something that I already publicly talk about. Yeah, I found a brand new pair of like $160 Under Armour shoes that had never been worn. And I paid like $7 for them. To me, that's a score. That's something to brag about. Not you going to the store paying almost $200 for a pair of shoes. Like, that doesn't, you know. Oh, nice. Same shoes from 2nd grade until senior high school? Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I've always kind of been like that, even when I had a small moment... I'm in combat? Even when I had a small momentary, Ah, there. Now I actually get to go back there. Part in my life where I had some money. Oh, wow. I was just as cheap. I was always looking for a deal. See a t-shirt. Gap. Calvin Klein. Nike. $34.99. I go to Walmart. Same cotton t-shirt. I could get 6 of them for the same price. Okay. And it's got nothing written on it. Let me pay quintuplet the price for something that has somebody else's name on it. That makes no sense. That's like going to an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting and wearing somebody else's name pin on your shirt. I don't get it. Obviously, I'm just joking, because it doesn't matter what you wear as long as you like it. But I could never see myself paying for name brand. If anything, I didn't want to see the brand. It was the opposite. So I was like, let me pay less and not have to have a stupid name written on my shirt? Cool. Sounds like a good deal to me. And then 10 minutes later, I could have someone trying to make fun of me because of what I just said. It's like, yeah, I'm really not ashamed of what I just told you. Yeah, I like it a lot. It's got some decent shirts. I had a, true story. I had a winter jacket about 15 years ago. I was looking to buy a winter jacket. And money wasn't really an option. If I had to pay, you know, $150, $200 for like a Columbia jacket or something, I would have done it. And I tried all these different jackets. Couldn't get one that just felt nice or that was going to be warm enough or that was the color or style I wanted. I just wanted something simple. Wasn't even looking at the name tag or the price tags. And it ended up this bomber
Thank the gods.
George brand from Walmart jacket ended up being one of the best winter jackets I've ever had, and it lasted me about 15 years until it just started like falling apart.
He came back, told me you earned death by his hand. He'll wait for you in a cave at Omi Monastery.
My own clan's territory. He'll regret that insult.
You mustn't face him. With that demon-blessed armor, he'll never tire in battle.
We'll see about that.
Yes, I'll try to do this. Oh, okay. Oh, it wants me to go. Wasn't I just there? Or at least I was close to that location. Yeah, I'll go here. Because that's a quick trip there. Well, like I said, those George t-shirts, they fit nice. And I wear the XL. They often go on sale for like $5, $5.99 Canadian. And it's a freaking cotton t-shirt. I mean, is there really different qualities of thread? Well, maybe, but the point is... Hello, Liam. How's it going? I put them on, it fits nice, you know, the sleeves are long enough. Like I said, I don't see the point in paying more. Now, I've treated myself to the odd, like, one of my favorite brands, actually. But it's not because it's a name brand. It's those dry fit t-shirts from Under Armour. They're like $40, $50 Canadian each. They're like $40 US or something ridiculous. I have to admit the material on those is pretty insane. And I've bought some of the cheaper dry fit and one or whatever Walmart brand, and I have to admit they didn't feel the same on my skin. It's still a good t-shirt. Lasted me a long time. But I have to admit, like those Under Armour t-shirts that I bought myself, a couple of them, they were pretty wild. Like how comfortable they were. I had never felt anything like that in my whole life. It was insane. Yeah. Are you saying you don't need the $5,000 cut? Oh, that's insane. Oh, yeah, yeah. I finally... I have to keep adjusting. Sorry, I have to keep adjusting my chair because I'm uncomfortable. Yeah, I found a little video overlay thing just to wrap around my mic, just to kind of contrast it out a little bit more. But yeah. Mohammed, were you in here earlier when those guys were being rude? I don't know exactly who they were talking to, but... Charlie B. That's either a compliment or an insult. Either you're insinuating that more people should be in here, or you're surprised not everybody left. It's one of the two. Nope. Come on. I'm not trying to run. I won't let you get away. I'm the one that stopped. Ah, I keep forgetting. Can't dodge those. That move is so cheap, but it works every time. Yeah, I kind of figured it might be him. Now that it's a third time, this is for the new people in here. Charlie B. Maybe it stands for Charlie Brown, or... I don't know. This is now the same guy. Third time he's in my stream trying to troll me. Telling me I need to get my priorities straight. Yeah, but Liam, it's pathetic because I have 8,000 subs, but I only got 10 or 12 people in my stream. I mean, I need to get my priorities straight. Charlie B, I've blocked for being a racist. Just, quite frankly, a waste of my time because he's got, like, nothing really interesting to say. But I gave him a platform for a couple of minutes to talk and showcase what he was made of. Well, what's more pathetic is I've blocked you. This is the third time. you keep making new accounts coming back in, and then you pretend it's your friend. Which, believe me, with the amount of idiots there are in this world, I wouldn't be surprised if you have a lot of friends that all think the way you do. Yeah, you wish. Remember, Charlie B. Don't tell everyone, it's a secret. But that's really PewDiePie. He's making a video on trolling losers on YouTube on their live stream. I mean, he said it. It must be real, right? But like he started saying, though, I play really shitty games or whatever, but somehow he just keeps coming back. I forget how to dive in the water. He's got his pen and paper there. He's coming up with something. Unless it's actually not in the water. It could be that it's right on the other side. It's hard to say, or in a cave somewhere. I don't care if I die, I just want to see if I'm correct. Yeah, it happens. Let's see if I can survive this. Whee! Oh, I did. I didn't think that was possible. Like I said, I don't put self-worth in how many people are watching me. I don't need that to validate what I'm worth. I normally play video games with no one watching me, so... You want to have a good laugh? When I stream on Twitch for 2 hours and nobody comes in. But I still do it because I enjoy it.
Lord Sakai, at last.
What, you've been waiting in that fucking hole this whole time for me? Hell's wrong with you?
Do you believe him?
I think you should have stayed a legend.
It is what it is. Giving up is pathetic. Like, I mean, when I first started YouTube a year and a half ago, around the time Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, I was uploading videos. I would get 1 view, 2 views. I even had, I had what, like 3 subscribers? I had one guy unsubscribe because he says I was, uploading too much. He told me to calm down. I told him to choke on an habanero pepper. But I was having fun. That was the main point. Pathetic. Pathetic are people like Wings of Redemption. If they don't get constant donations, they bitch, moan, and complain. And then they threaten to cancel the stream.
I've killed 1,000 men. Every death was sweet.
The musician was right.
Was sweet? Did you put sweet and sour sauce on him after? You sick bastard. You hit like a bitch.
Are you the one who finally killed me?
Is that what you want?
Oh. There we go. Well, of course I can while bragging about money. I played GTA 5, I even played Uncharted 4, but the Uncharted 4 was the best because GTA 5 only has 73 missions. Yeah, Uncharted 4 is really nice. Oh, Wings of Redemption. Yeah. Oh, there, I got it. Got the armor. That's what it looks like. Really? A scarf? This is what I'm working with? A scarf. Do I look like Chris Jericho? Yeah, I definitely don't need a scarf. But at least I got it. That's all that matters. Actually, let me see if I have a... Ah, yes. I could probably dye it. Not too sure that'll make it look any better. Yeah, I definitely don't want to wear that headband. Seriously? What is that? And a man bun. Yeah, no. Edgy 14-year-olds play Call of Duty. Why do you play? I don't know. Most people that I know that play the game are not 14. I don't really concern myself with who it is I'm kicking the shit out of when I'm shooting people in the game. Pa-pa-pa-pa. I wonder how old he was. Pa-pa-pa-pa-pa. Like, the fuck? I don't care who's playing the game. Okay. Not really concerned with what it's designed for. I enjoy it. It's easily a game that can be enjoyed by people of different ages. Now I don't remember the headband that I was actually wearing. I'll find it. Yeah, I don't think you're 45. Mind you, it doesn't really matter how old he is. 32, 15, 70. Doesn't really matter. So that's done. Don't see another mythic tale. That may have been the end of it. Yeah, you'll have to link me his channel. But if he's got multiple channels, we don't know which one's his real one. Yeah, let's go here quickly. Oh, okay. I'll probably look later if I'm bored.
Do you need a swordsmith, my lord? My forge is ready.
No, I'm fully upgraded. Yeah, no, that's no longer that's no longer funny. Because we know what Charlie's trying to do. But it's not working. Maybe I'll eventually find the armor smith.
Nobody would dare destroy monuments to war. All my goods are useful.
Yeah, sure, I'll get that
You
one.
chose well.
Armor dice. Yeah, these I pretty much own them all. Yeah, see? These ones I didn't own, I might as well just
You'll
get
find
them.
that very useful.
Well, one thing's for sure is you have a lot of YouTube accounts.
I hope it serves you well.
Oh, yeah.
I think you'll be pleased. You'll find that very useful.
Definitely don't want to wear that. Oh, that's a good one. Say my name. Unfortunately, I don't read Arabic. Well, that's because it's in Arabic.
You have my thanks.
Thank you for all you are doing, my lord.
I still can't find the armor guy. Should be able to see the icon in the distance once I get somewhat close. Thank you. Alright, so this spot wasn't able to find it. Let me just go back to this one. I will have to go kind of soon there.
You won't find these elsewhere, my lord.
Ah, there. I knew it. Waiting for the preview on it. It won't show it. There we go. Yeah, see, that looks a lot better. Might as well get it just because I
You'll be
can.
like frost on the cloudlit day.
Because I own everything else. I'll do the same thing for the black armor. Yeah, I'm eventually going to need to take some time and just kind of
Yourself in darkness.
plow through the story a bit more. Dark Promise.
You look like Twilight itself has taken up arms.
Still got one more armor set to get, it looks like. I can read Arabic little. I think his name is Hasna. Or Hassan, maybe? Yeah. Hasna, Hassan. Could be. Okay. This is where I'm watching now. Why do you have your eye on Muhammad? Go ahead, say it. I know you're itching to get it off your chest. Well, I banned his other account earlier if it was in fact him because he said something racist. But it's not funny. That's the thing. You're the only one laughing. Very few people I know would find that funny. Oh, it probably is. But like I said, his age, his height, how much he's worth, it's just, you know. It wouldn't surprise me either way. But generally speaking, it's very rare for people older to act like that. Doesn't mean it doesn't happen, but in my experience... Don't think I want to do that. I might just kinda... Well, we know what these are. I might just unlock a few of these really quick. A few of the question marks just to see, like, what's going on. Yeah, I totally get Zelda Breath of the Wild vibes when I play this game. Even though it's not at all the same game. I swear I play this game and I'm like, hey, I should play that game. It's been a long time since I've played Zelda. We all know he's getting ready. Wow. If you are the same person that you've been on your other accounts, which it probably has been, you're not exactly in favor. Oops. That hurt. Alright, let's try that again. From the bottom. Yeah, I have a friend who types in all caps lock. He does it because he says he's got a hard time reading the text when it's all like small letters and stuff. Makes it easier for me to read, I don't care. Oh. Ah, one of these, okay. Well, that wasn't too hard. Oh, boy. Okay. Your personal information has nothing to do with your nationality. Mohammed is a troll. Are you trying to be funny? How is he a troll? Have you seen the shit you've been saying? He said he was Ethiopian. Thank you. How did he admit it? I don't get it. How is him saying he's Ethiopian a troll? I'm reading the chat. I don't see anywhere that says I am a troll. Or maybe he was answering something else. The weather in this game, I gotta say, looks really good. One of my favorites. Same with Red Dead Redemption 2. Completely different graphic style. But looks really, really neat. Oh, whoops, my mouse slipped. Now that there... Wasn't that a little interesting how he was, all of a sudden acting a lot different? Alright, thanks for stopping by, Mohammed. That's why I let him go for a little bit there. I was curious to see, like, where it was going. But he changed his tune pretty damn quick, didn't he? Later. Because he was incredibly vile. But that third time, he could have fooled you into thinking he was actually somebody else because of how different he was acting. Right? I forget what the hell I was looking for now. I think I was just looking for a few... Oh, that's what I was doing. Just uncovering the map a little bit for some stuff. Yeah, down there. Yeah, this game for me is going to be a lot of fun to play even post-game. Just kind of like roaming around, just getting into random fights. Not really something you can do in a game like, let's say, Grand Theft Auto 5. You got this big, massive world. You could roam around, but unless you go on Grove Street, like 0.5% of the map, or you antagonize the cops, there's not a lot of action, unfortunately. So I tend to just replay the story in Grand Theft Auto 5, but then Red Dead Redemption 2's got some dynamic events. Random people can try and jump you and stuff like that. And then this game, it just has enemies all the time.
Sights set high above. Reveal the inner weakness.
I'm so confused. Sociopath. When someone mentions 14-year-old, we don't say 14 edgy. Josh said 14 edgy kid. That said he's a 14-year-old. Yeah. Well, you're witnessing one in reality. I'm confused. Did someone think question mark was Josh? It's a different person. Or I'm just reading the chat wrong. Oh, that matches, but unfortunately, I like my gold bandana. Or maybe I just misread the chat. No, I don't think he's back. Oh, that's possible too. Like I said, oh wow, look at that. That's quite the scenery. Not too shabby. Wow, there's still... Well, it's because I don't play the game a lot either. I mean, I got all of this down here done, finally. This took me quite a while to unlock all the Fog of War, do everything in here. Then I just started going through the story, zigzagging through. Didn't bother clearing out all the map yet. But you could see that big dead spot I haven't uncovered yet. I'm going to have to work on that soon. I'll do these here, these farm things, because when you defeat all the enemies that are there, you get like a poof, and it undoes a lot of the Fog of War, revealing your map a lot more. Well, yeah, that guy definitely has problems. There's definitely no doubt about it. Maybe I'll do one more, and then I might take a break. Oh, yeah, it's already been almost 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I'll go here. Which way am I going? Oh. Do I have to climb back up again? Oh, what am I doing? I can just fast travel here. Probably be easier. What's Hikikomori? I'm not too sure what that is.
That's a good boy.
I was going in the wrong direction again.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm not too sure I know what that is. Man, these graphics are insane. Still can't get over it after all these hours. I think we're close now. Ah. We get to see his butt crack again. And that'll increase our overall health. In Japan, hikikomori, lit pulling inward, acute social withdrawal are reclusive adolescents or adults who withdraw from society and seek extreme degrees of isolation and confinement. Oh, okay. Are you Japanese? I have another guy that comes in. That's from Japan. Uh-oh. Lloyd Christmas. What present have we received?
Miso. Some sleep. A woman.
because the other person... Oh, you're not? Okay. Yeah, I know, eh? Lloyd Christmas. We've had so many trolls in here today. It's like, hi guys, it's Christmas. Look at the gift I brought you. But it's possible that it's not him, and he's all like, what? What'd I miss? That's it. That's just it. Okay, let's just roam around, even on foot. Oh, nothing. We've just had an overabundance of unsavory individuals that have been plaguing the stream. Wow. Oh. Ouch. Too slow. Holy cow. I'm on fire. Imagine if that was like an outfit. Okay, it's him. Wait. Sorry, what's wrong with my name? It's him for sure. Josh, it's who? No one, man. I'm just being paranoid. I don't know who. Sorry. Giving the benefit of the doubt. In the unlikely event that Lloyd is, you know, not Josh, not Charlie Brown. Lloyd, there's been a troll, just to leave it at that, who thinks I'm really pathetic. Oh, and it hurts my feelings. And so he says stuff that crosses the line. So I block him. A couple minutes later, he hops in. He says something again, I block him. Rinse and repeat. I'm not exactly a popular streamer, as you could tell by my current viewership. So when someone comes in new that I've never seen before, it's usually one of two things. A new random person that's never seen me before, which is usually not the case. Or it's the guy coming back with his 15th account to try to stir up the pot and cause some drama in the chat. Well, not really, but the first thing the guy said was 8K subs, but 10 viewers. Pathetic. Your games suck. You have no personality. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, whatever. Tell me something I don't already know. Where'd the fox go? Better yet, what did the fox say? Remember that weird song? What does the fox say? Ding, 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 ding. Anyways, it's a really weird song. I heard it once and I was like, what am I listening to? And why am I laughing? You had to? Had to log into Star Wars The Old Republic on PC. I think I played that game before. One of them was pretty decent, I just couldn't really get into it. I'm very picky with my with my games. But I mean, lately I've been kind of cycling around a couple of games, but they're always relatively more or less the same ones. This fox has taken me on quite the adventure. Yeah, I think is that the one that's like 10 or 12 years old? Yeah, I think I might have played it in the beginning, back in the day when World of Warcraft was actually only a couple of years old. And I remember, man, this game looks good. Anyhow, I remember playing it and, you know, it was cool. There's a lot of games I play that I think are okay. I think, oh, that's really cool. Just because, why not? And I just didn't have enough time to play all these MMOs. They're so, yeah, they're so time consuming. And I'm trying to grow my channel, so I play multiple games. I try to cover game updates and stuff like that when new games come out. Now, at least, in recent memory, I try to stream them a little bit, hang out, try to scrounge up a couple of extra new subs. Usually on a live stream, I get a couple of new subs, which to me is really cool because that shows me that something is happening in the YouTube algorithm, that these new people are finding me that had no idea who I was before. And they're like, man, this guy's crazy. Click. So it's kind of neat. Whereas like I said on Twitch, ain't no one's coming to see me on Twitch that didn't already know me again. I know I've said this a million times, but for the new people coming in. Has anyone ever been to Aspen? Why do I have to think about that? No, I don't think I have. I'm not sure I know exactly where that is, for some reason. Might have a feeling, I'm not too sure. Oh, is that a bad guy over there? Nah, that's too easy. Let's sneak up on him. Psst. Nah, I'm just saying. Okay, seriously. Open the damn box. If there was a game just like this, and don't say Neo. A game identical to that. Like, I mean this game. Identical. But you could pick up every weapon you see. Maybe there's no RPG element. Maybe there's no stats on them. But just for a visual difference of being able to play around with a couple of different looking weapons, I think would have been cool. Me and my friend Harry trying to give this girl back her briefcase. Oh. Have you been to Aspen? Is the game like Aspen right now? I am so confused. You missed the fun Piorum with the troll. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to go in like a minute there. I've already been at this for like 2 hours. There's a really screwed up troll in here earlier. Still can't get over these graphics. Well, I mean, at that point, you were at the airport? I mean, to me, no offense, it seems like it would have been logical to have just contacted the airport you were at. Oh. Too slow. Alright. You want some? You have no idea. But the guy with the bow is the one that's gonna get it first. That's it. Shoot your own people. That's another element I love about this game. How somewhat realistic it is in the sense of, you know, accidents can happen. And if you move a certain way and he gets distracted, he can actually attack his own people by accident. Oh, I am on fire. Alright, watch this. The Heavenly Strike. I think I cut his arm off. You want some of this? Whoa. That was creepy. Well, I mean, it's supposed to do that if there was a bunch of people. I think the guy was still alive and I was about to hit him, but he vanished or died or something happened. Anyways. Okay, here we go. I always seem to miss the troll, beginning to think they don't exist. Yeah. Her name is Mary Samsonite. Look for me on Star Wars, The Old Republic. I'm Master Eunice Grand Jedi of the Old Republic and High Republic. Her family lives in Aspen. I'm going to tell her I love her. I'm in a guild called Eternal Order. Both sides, light and dark side. Have you been playing it this whole time? For 12 years, like the whole time the game's been out? Yeah, I think Piorum and I may have played that game several years ago. Did a little beta testing, was okay, too similar to... Yeah. Yeah, one reminded me of WoW. That was exactly it. This was like years and years ago. And that was just it, right? It just didn't do anything extra to hook me into wanting to play the game. So I was just kind of like, whatever. There's a lot of games that are like that for me that I don't mind, but anyhow. Let me just go a little bit over here, and I'll probably have to go. So, Lloyd, you found a random briefcase at an airport. Make sure I get this straight. You stole the briefcase, you brought it home. Now you want to find the girl who has it, you want to tell her you love her. Is that accurate? Is that what's going on, or am I misunderstanding the story? I'm having a hard time keeping up with the chat. Why am I'm Alright, I think our assumption might have been right. Maybe Lloyd is Josh. Well, there's a guy that was in here earlier going on trying to insult me, so I just fire back at him. Then he calmed down a bit, then he got racist, I blocked him. Then he got on another account, he pretended it was his friend's account, it wasn't his friend. Then he came back again. He's fairly tame. And then I just got bored with him. So I removed him from the chat, and then, like I said, a couple of minutes later, we get Lloyd Christmas. I've seen Dumb and Dumber with Jim Carrey and the other guy. I'm just not a Jim Carrey fan. From an actor's standpoint. I like him as a person, I just don't like his acting. So I've seen bits and pieces of it, but like the titles is stated, I thought the movie was pretty dumb, so I didn't watch the whole thing. Same thing with The Mask and Ace Ventura and all that crap. I've never really been into that type of comedy. Oh, it's the plot from... Oh, I see. Okay. I get you. You're really role-playing that person. Yeah. Like I said, I like Jim Carrey as a person. I've had some very, very mild interactions with him on Twitter, but seen him in interviews and all that. I like him, like I said, but his movies, I can kind of do without. It's just not my thing. It's like we all know how much Piorum loves the Trailer Park Boys. It's his favorite TV show. Jim Carrey is overrated. For sure. Hello, Stotts. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Love wrestling. Watching men in tights crawling all over each other, sweating. Why do I like wrestling? No, but that's always the joke, right? So it is you, Josh. I kind of figured. Well, you just gave some incriminating evidence there. You just said I was just role-playing, not being racist like my last account, because on one of this person's last account, the person said some racist stuff in my stream. So I had to block it. Overwhelming enemy forces. Even though it's not an RPG-like game, there are certain spots in the game that you're just not quite supposed to go to yet. But yeah, I'll take care of that some other time. I think for now... Yeah, I think for now I'm going to take a break. Yeah, it's already 4 o'clock. And what I'll do is, a little bit later, at some point, I'll end up wanting to clear up this map. Just a little bit, just this section. Take a couple of minutes. Maybe do another main story mission. See if that takes us up closer to go into the castle, Shimura. And then to push forward into the third and final territory. Yeah, we all knew it was him. Right away when I saw Late Christmas, it just, like, I was like, I know what's going on here. Alright. I'm gonna take a break. It's been 2 hours, so I gotta stretch my legs. Plus, I'm probably gonna be back anyways, in a little bit. It's sort of the idea. I scratch and claw, couple views, couple extra subs here and there. And, yeah. Well, there's no such thing as a good troll. Oh, a new saddle. I suppose I'll go there quickly. But see, now it's either we're trying to be funny. Hello, Mohammed. Welcome back. Unfortunately, I do have to go in a minute. It's been 2 hours, and I feel like my ass is going to break. To be perfectly honest. I gotta get up and move around, do something. But I will, well, that's possible. Because, I mean, I do have that too, and I have a couple of friends that have that as well. But if it was you, there's absolutely nothing funny about what you said about Arab people earlier. Because it's not even like an edgy joke. It's not even something that's like, oh, that's funny. It's just I don't see the humor in that.
For every type of armor.
People can say some really stupid shit, but like I said, I'm pretty messed up, right? I've already told you my story earlier.
This will protect you.
Will it now?
Certain to frustrate your enemies.
Well, like I said, you got a new account, so...
This will protect you.
Yeah. Well, that too, and... Like I said, I usually save that really nasty stuff and arguing and debating with Twitter, because, haha, Twitter doesn't pay me.
Thank you.
But my YouTube channel does pay me. So, when people start being disgusting like that, I never asked to put that on. What in the blue hell is that? It also risks having my channel, like the video itself, unmonetizable if there's too much foul language as well. Which is why when I block it, it removes those messages. Otherwise, I end up being responsible. Now I don't... Oh, I keep forgetting the name of the headband I was wearing. I know the white one matches, but... There, this one. No, but when you're trying to joke around about people in the stream that they're probably setting up to do the next one. Yeah, there's... I don't think most people I know would think that's too funny. Yeah. Like I said, quick little discussions sometimes. Oh, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? I mean, I don't mind doing that, but definitely with what went on earlier, that's a no-go on my stream, I'll tell you that. Well, it's like I said, I keep that stuff, the political stuff, the drama, the news, more to the very rare YouTube video upload. Someone's got something actually funny to say, like something funny that Trump said, or like that picture I showed people the other day, where his face looked like a steak. Actually, let's do that, and then I gotta go there. You know, that's one thing. Like when you do a little, what do we got here? I think it was right... Where is it? You see, like that. Let me find the picture. Just think of it this way. Phil's going for the multinational, multi-ethnic audience. Best not to get carried away with Oh, yeah. Well, like I said, with Lloyd there. Now we're going to take a moment for this. Because Piorum, if he's curious, this is now Lloyd, Josh, Charlie. It's like his 5th account. He comes in, says something rude first. I'm a loser because I only got 8,000 subs. Only got 8 to 10 people watching me. Then it was I got a shitty personality. I play shitty games. Then I trolled him back. He didn't like it. I removed him from the chat. He comes back in. Then he gets racist. He's gone on that one. Comes back on another one. And by the time he got to his 3rd or 4th account, he calmed down a lot. And he started tippy-toeing on eggshells there. And now he's on his Lloyd Christmas character. Yeah, but I'm explaining to Piorum what this whole thing was about. Shark with a switch. Do you switch from a shark to a dolphin? That was me trying to be funny. Did it work? Probably not. Oh, yeah. Anyhow. Like I said, if I ever make a specific... It's kind of weird. I do a stream, video games, someone's like, hey, did you ever hear of this? Something off topic. I don't mind things off topic. But when they start getting deep, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're not being hateful, I tend to kind of go, you know, cut that out. There's been enough of that mention of that event today. Well, like I said, if I ever did just a random chatting world discussion live stream and then we started bringing that up, that would be different because the stream would be more kind of geared towards that. Yeah. Philminator, more like, Tillminator. Till? Till? I don't get it. It's over my head. Anyhow. Like I said, like I can do, well, that's because I couldn't get rid of the X. I was hell-bent on getting that name, so I had to use it. Where is that damn thing? Oh, see? Like, this is the kind of crap I'm talking about. Okay? That's the kind of cringy comedy I like to do, okay? That I'll do sometimes real quick. I'll get into that, just because why not? But I don't get too deep into it, too carried away, and then get into a long-winded discussion. I just do that and go, take a look at that. It's kind of funny. You know? Get a good laugh. There's some funny people out there sometimes. Well, Lloyd, Josh, Charlie, what you've said today is beyond, like, you know. Shark with a switch. Don't you just hate cancer? I really hate cancer. Are you the same guy that comes in every day and says that I look like someone who's recovering from cancer? Because I don't have cancer. And it really doesn't offend me. I think it's funny. But where did that come from, though? Where in the chat did we go from talking about a terrorist attack that happened almost 20 years ago to out of nowhere? Don't you just hate cancer? I really hate cancer. Like there's something going on there. Right, but where did that come from? Because a lot of people try to be funny. And they think that I'm a chemo patient. But the problem is I think it's, I don't care. Anyhow. Like I said, YouTube Livestream is very interesting. Well, with your behavior today, Lloyd, I can't say I'm too surprised. Well, I'm random too, but I'm just saying, I'm watching. I'm not dumb. When you have 3 days in a row, people say, "Oh, I'm glad you survived the cancer. Oh, how's the chemotherapy going?" And then out of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere, someone just says, "Oh, you just hate cancer?" Like, come on. Makes it a little too obvious now. Now we got Lloyd trying to be funny there. No, I didn't have cancer. It's a joke that people say when they see me sometimes. But like I said, I don't. Doesn't faze me. I think it's funny when people start stuff like that. Because like I said, it gives me something to fire back with. It gives me something to play with. I look at this as like cutting a promo in wrestling, like I said. Like when Macho Man and Hulk Hogan used to go back and forth. Well, the main thing is because I got really blonde hair. I got really thin eyebrows. So a lot of people are like, but I don't really care. No, I don't suck at promos. Because I put you in your place quite a few times earlier. And then you came back and you stopped talking shit because you ran out of stuff to say. Nah, no. I'm watching. I know what's going on, believe me. Anyhow, it's been almost 2.5 hours. I don't know. That's actually about what I'm going to find out right now. What's going to be happening for dinner time. Yeah, for sure. Not too sure. But I do got to go. Like I said, it's been 2.5 hours. I might be on a little bit later. And we'll go from there. Maybe in an hour or something. Hard to say. If not, it'll be around 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. 5 o'clock Pacific. Not too sure what I'll do then, but Sounds good. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. And I shall be back before you know it. Bye for now.